25-18, 25-16. Cool Smashers lamang ng 2 sets kontra sa Angels na talagang hirap na hirap sa laban na to so far because of the number of errors they've committed. And as bad as it was in the first set, Coach Air, it seemed to have gotten worse in the second set for the Angels.
Yeah, it just seemed, like you said before, nothing seems to be going their way. And, you know, Creamline Cool Smashers just really, they're having fun. They're in system. It's rare that they were out of system. They're able to run their combos. And they're really playing very well.
And again, it didn't seem to become a problem in the second set, the way they managed to give everybody touches. Gia Morado got everybody going.
Spreading the offense. Spreading the offense is always going to be a plus because the blockers, they don't even really know who's going to get set. You know, there is no, like, key player. She's doing a very good job just distributing the ball. And here we have some numbers up. We've got Cool Smashers, 12 attacks, which they led. They led in attacks, and opponent's errors means Angels has 9.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're pretty even. Block, serves, but it's these errors that are killing the Angels. They've got to get in control of the ball and stop you're just giving away free points to help
Yeah,
Creamline Cool Smashers.
Aside from the 3 points, I mean, they can't really get their offense going because
the passing.
Yeah, you can't get
first ball. You know, serve receive is, other than, like, of course there's skill involved, like you're being taught how to pass the ball. But a lot of it is mental. You know, they always say it's the equivalent of shooting a basketball free throw, even though the hoop is so much smaller. But you got to go back there and you've got to relax. You know, you've got to slow your brain down. And on serve receive, you've got to relax.
Well, Chi side seems to be the only one consistent at the service area. Michelle Gumabao starts off set number 3 with a point for the Cool Smashers. And even the fans of the Angels, we talked about how the arena is almost split in half between, you know, Cool Smashers fans and Angels fans. They've been quiet so far.
Tahimik?
That's right.
Tahimik talaga. Yeah, they don't have anything to cheer for. I think they've got to. There you go.
That's outside though from Cooler Can, really. Too excited, too strong.
Yeah.
For Caddy Cooler Can.
Caddy Cooler Can.
Actually rhymes.
Caddy Cooler Can pick up pickle.
Well, you promised off the air, Coach Air, by the way.
Oh my God.
Promised us a rhyme when she comes back, so I'm looking forward to that, like a 30-second rhyme or so.
Nice out.
I'm holding you to that promise.
Yeah, when the next game I come back, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna bring it. It's one of my many hidden talents.
There you go.
When we go to karaoke, I cannot sing, but I can perform and I can rap.
There you go. That's what we want to look forward to. There's the dancing, there's the volleyball, there's the rapping too. So.
Ball is out.
Another unforced error.
I mean, what a start here for the Cool Smashers, and they aren't even doing anything but serving.
All they're doing is serving.
Service. About this.
I wouldn't even be trying to pass the ball perfect right now. I would just get it. We call it on our team 2010. That's lack of communication right there. The serve receive pattern that Angels is running right now, I think there's some issues with it because there's girls who are too close to each other, so they don't know whose ball it is.
Service. About this.
Well, things really aren't going well for the Angels. We did mention they're one of the newest teams in the PVL. They really have to start gelling, and they've been practicing since January, according to Maneng Mercado, but it hasn't really, shown how good they're going to be here.
But you know what? Even like you can train your butt off for months. As soon as you step on this court and it's game day, a lot changes. Like you literally, sometimes you go in a shock. And then you kind of forget like all the training you've had. You're just like, what's going on? Nothing's working.
Service.
Total service aces right here. Here we are. Creamline Cool Smashers already with 8 aces.
Well, as a team, how do you get out of that yung funk na yun, Coach, when nothing's going right, nothing you practiced, you can't implement?
For me, you got to go back to basics, and you got to take it 1 point at a time. If you're looking at the score and you're down by 10 points, There's no way that you're going to turn the game around like that. You got to think getting the next point. You know, positive thinking instead of thinking like, oh, I hope I don't get aced. Oh, I hope I don't make an error. Making sure your platform is out early, setting an angle, getting your arm up, making sure you're opened up when you hit. A nice up.
Great save by Kulerkan. Trach. Valdez. Morado. They go to Paupin. Oh,
Yeah.
she's been
Powering
lethal.
through the block.
7-2.
She's just swinging so much more aggressively than most of the Angels
Petro
teams.
True.
8 out. 6
Like her arm swing,
minutes.
that last as soon as she makes contact with the ball is super. It's like a whip.
On the flip side, man, Medres checks in for the Angels. Let's see if she can contribute. Musa with a push.
Hands up.
Side, they go back to Musa. Valdez. Great communication on the part of Cool Smashers, Coach.
Yeah, they're even when they're not in system, you can tell that they're. I don't know how long School Smashers have been training, but they look like they're.
They're up by 6, 8-2. Third set against the Angels. So many great plays by our Iberos here. Melissa Gohing and Glona. Here's our save of the day from Melissa Gohing. Excellent play.
You just gotta love the effort. This is great effort, not giving up on the ball.
And that is why Cool Smashers up 2 sets to nothing, 25-16, 25-18, 25-16, and they're up by 7 now, 9-2 after that Trach error.
But it started with the pass. It's so hard for Angels right now to run offense.
Sato.
Like everything is a high ball. The setter's running around all over the place. You're not even using your hands. That's a great pass.
Trach manages to get it across. Gumabaw, blocked. As Cheric inangat para kay Gumabaw, goes cross-court. That is outside as we check in with Denise Dinsay.
It seems like Coach Taibonet has instilled his happy mark in all his players, especially former Lady Falcon Gemma Galanza. Now, this PVL conference for her is some sort of redemption, especially since she has failed to get into the Final Four in UAAP Season 80. Nung kwentuhan nga kami ni Gemma, sabi niya sa akin na baka hindi talaga siya para sa UAAP, pero sa PVL naman. Balik sa inyo, Coach Aaron and Eric.
Maraming salamat, Denise Dinsay. Your thoughts on Gemma Galanza and her final season with the Adamson Lady Falcons?
Ay,
Musa.
sayang. I know it meant a lot to her. We gave a good fight. We did our best to try to get into the Final Four. There's just a few things that didn't go our way, and I know for her especially, she feels a big responsibility, you know, as to why we didn't get in. And I know for her, she's got to make ballet, and I know she's been looking forward to actually getting the opportunity to play pro and just focus on pro. So I know this is like the start of her. It's not like a new career for her. So
all the best for one of the best out of the Adamson Lady Falcons program.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much playing time she'll get this conference. I just with the imports and
The amount of talent as well.
yeah, there's a lot of talent on the team, but I know for sure next conference she'll definitely get a lot more time.
But really, kudos to Sherwin Malonzo for being able to put together such a talented lineup here. And the Cool Smashers is Scalpin.
Yeah,
Crashes the net
3
again.
blockers. She was up against 3 blockers.
Wow, just unstoppable. And right now, I'm sure coaches in the league are taking notice of Scalpin and how to stop this girl.
Yeah, she's fiery. You know, she's like a ball of fire, and I don't think she never dies. Like,
Ooh, that was way out, but
look at Coach Jerry.
Kulerkan
12-5.
really just seemed to have walked into the path of the ball. Coach Jerry is a man who doesn't smile a lot, but manages to grin.
Service. Gumama.
Down by 7, the Angels. This is the biggest deficit against them, but Michelle Gumabaw with a service error.
She's got a. Oh, Michelle just missed her serve. She'll ballet. You know what I like? I like her little pink, her hot pink matching
And it's a
things.
ponytail. You mentioned how that the hair is just
Listen,
so perfect.
I know the women out there feel me on this. Her hair is so silky. It's like she's in a commercial right now.
Who knows we're not shooting right now? Could be.
We could be.
A rotation error
Yeah.
against Michelle, it seems. And there are the nails you mentioned.
Yeah, you know,
it's part of the hot pink package.
No, I mean it's really. She got this from me at Adamson. I always keep my nails nice.
Yeah,
They're not nice right now.
Your
but-
nail game has been spot on.
Oh, did you notice that in UAAP? There was never a game where my nails weren't cut.
It's a complete package. And Coach Stuyvesant getting
He's trying
into
to fight it.
Ernindo Eusebio's second referee's case because of this rotation error against the Cool Smashers.
I think the refs are wrong, to be honest. Michelle just served, so she's actually okay.
Seldom are calls reversed, so the call will stand and the play continues. Valdez! She will make power.
She'll make Bawe, but what I love is the set. Came from Cal Pin. The set was, I mean, she's not even a setter. She's an open spiker.
Yes, versatility and the amount of talent really helping the Cool Smashers coast here in this match.
And confidence. Oh, no.
Another poor first ball, and Cooler Can will save it. Easy over. Ascherich with the up. Morado with the tip. Cooler Can. Side. They go back to Trach down the line. Kaupin is right there.
We got to rally.
Ito si
See if they
Valdez.
can get this one.
Morado. Abalik sila kay Valdez. Eliza. And she scores.
That's a really hard ball to dig. Again, similar to Calpin, that high ball that Eliza Valdez is hitting is so hard to time. And she does a great job not just hitting it, she's going down the line. She wasn't expecting that.
Outside. Certainly go in, but you're right. I mean, it's hard to tell because of, you know, the ways Eliza can hurt you. She can go cross court, then cut shot, then down the line.
And if you're not a good blocker, you don't have a chance.
Oh, what a lucky serve.
She's got to adjust to it. Let's see if she can adjust.
Anastasia Trach out of Poland. A friend of hers recommended her to play here, and she visited. She loved it. That's why she ended up here for the first time.
Was her friend in PSL?
I think so. 15-9, Cool Smashers.
Cool Smashers just destroying their block. Destroying it.
Continuing to roll here in set number 3. What are the learnings, Coach Air, right here in this game? Aside from obviously correcting the errors, how does Coach Jerry approach this game going to the next game? And, you know, motivate these girls to really change how they started in the Reinforced Conference?
Well, I think he should really go back and focus on serving and passing. Because even with his imports here, you're not able to run offense at all if you don't have a pass. And serving it's a huge part of the game. And like I said, who knows, maybe they're nervous. Maybe this is first game jitters. I'm not sure, but I would definitely tell them that it's not over yet. Do not be defeated. It's just one game long.
It's a 6-point lead right now. Set number 3, Cool Smashers, also up 2-0 against the Angels. Kiefer Ravenna in the house, supporting obviously
his boo.
I was about to say Philippine volleyball, but since you mentioned it, Eliza Valdez as well. Hey, reminder sa mga mamimili. Trinoma Greenlight Sale on May 18 to 20. Get a chance to win exciting summer getaways. So sugod na sa Trinoma. Eliza Valdez and company. What will be their takeaway here as we take a look at our star cam still? The votes of our viewers. Eliza Valdez pa rin ang tinututukan natin sa ating star cam. Bagong feature po yan. You will see it every time we have a game dito sa PVL. But going back to the Cool Smashers, Coach Air, is this a sort of a false test for them, or are we really seeing the future of the Cool Smashers and how good they can be in the Reinforced Conference?
Yeah, I think we're definitely getting a glimpse of like what's to come from Creamline Cool Smashers.
And I'm sure team manager Alan Acero of the Cool Smashers very happy about how they're doing right now.
Yeah, he should be extremely happy. I mean, like I said, this is like the beginning. Is that Gemma?
Gemma.
When did she get in the game? Yeah, it's the beginning of like what's to come. I think I asked Eliza earlier that there's a lot of pressure on them because when you have a lineup like this, you're expected to do well.
Meantime, Mr. Jonathan Nang, the president of Rebisco, handles obviously the Cool Smashers as well. Cooler Can with a point there, but it's been far and few between para sa Angels. Manakaka ang kanilang putos all throughout the 3 sets.
They really got to take advantage of her having Cooler Can in the front against Galanza, who's a smaller blocker. She can go right over her. They've got to use that to their advantage.
But we saw a lot of outside hits for the Cool Smashers, Coach Air. How do you see them incorporating a lot of middle attacks as well moving forward?
For Cool Smashers?
For Cool Smashers, with Ascherich.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure when the imports got here, but I think that they need to start getting their middles involved just a little bit more, because this is the first game and maybe it's not really a big deal. But getting them involved is just going to up their game.
Charmaine, far out. At Gumaba Michelle looks so fit. Wow.
Nice hearing the voice of Coach Air. Wakanda forever. Salamat.
Hashtag natin PVL on ABS-CBN, which is, by the way, the #1 trending topic. Hindi mo na malaman kung sino magiging best player sa Cool Smashers. Hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. Jai R. Hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala kasi Gumabaw, Bohing, Valdez, Morado are playing in one team. That's right. Sort of Ateneo Lasal connection.
Yeah,
the wing.
For sure.
And still #1 trending topic. And #4.
Coach Air.
Trending topic.
Coach Air with the good hair.
Wow.
Haba ng hair.
Galing. Ang galing.
Even though I cut it. Haba ng hair.
21-12, 9-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Timeout here by Coach Jerry Yee. We'll listen in.
Yung ganong skill yung galing sa block, over natin yung likod ng yung drop ball. Ha? Dapat may ganong skill tayo. Service receive natin, Kasi sinasabi, hatiin na lang natin short sa long. Hindi naman pwede siya cover ng strong ball, isa pa rin yung cover ng short ball. Dapat may naka-assign doon. Ayaw yung hatiin, ayaw yung mag-usap, ayaw yung maglaro
Camille Cruz, team manager of the Angels, and Mr. Ricky Villavicencio, team owner and president of Petro Gazz.
Yeah, we just want to shout out our setters real quick. We've got Gia Morado with 17 excellent sets so far, and I'm not sure if I'm saying her name.
Saed.
Saed with 12, and that may not seem like a lot, but in a 3-set match, I mean, Gia's almost at a full set, just off of her sets alone. So you can see that's another weapon, another positive part of the game that Creamline Cool Smashers is dominating.
Good save by Kaupin. And there's the Lenza. Straight off the Adamson playbook.
Yeah, straight off the Adamson playbook. Yeah, that was a great swing. Great set. See, and now Coach Ty can mix up his lineup. He's getting his other players in that haven't seen before. Again, happy Heartstrong.
Right. Morado sends it across. Kaupin. Wow. Even an off speed is a point.
Yeah.
10-point lead.
I'm also noticing Angels' defense. There's a lot of holes in their defense. I'm not sure, though, if it's because they didn't have that much time to train on their defense. When you have imports coming in that are used to running a different type of defense, a lot of things can happen.
According to Steph Mercado, they've been practicing every night without fail, and according to Coach Jerry Yee as well, Kaupin almost with a kill right there. A good save by Cooler Can. Saed, they go to Cooler Can back row, and there is that roundhouse swing.
It's up, it's good.
Clutch this time.
Put it away.
Over receive. Over receive as well. Soriano almost with the dump. Clutch. The counter dump. Good rally. Kaupin with a kill.
Putting it away.
And it's match point. Cool Smashers 24-13. And really, the Cool Smasher fans, Coach Air, they've been rowdy, they've been loud, but they've got reason to.
They do. The Creamline Cool Smashers has been just owning the game, in control of this match from the very jump.
And their defense, their floor defense has been excellent as well.
Yes.
Against Silicon and Thrash and their attempts. Thrash. That's out. That's been the story for the Angels this entire 3-set match.
I mean, Creamline look at, I think the score was 25-13.
Right.
That's how they're hungry. This conference, I can feel it from Creamline. They want that championship this year.
And they've always been the favorites because of Eliza Valdez, but this is, according to Eliza, one of their best squads so far. And they showed it here today with an excellent 3-set win against the Angels. 25-18, 25-16, 25-13. The numbers keep going down for the Angels with each and every set. They, can't seem to find that solution.
Yeah, they didn't have a rhythm. There was no rhythm. There was not really much room for them to find a groove, find a gel. That just wasn't there today.
And here's the confirmation of the 3-set win by Cool Smashers, to the delight, obviously, of the fans inside the Philoy Flying V Center. Meanwhile, the Angels, sort of struggle it's been for them. Even the score, like what we mentioned, they couldn't find a rhythm at all in any of the sets.
Couldn't find a rhythm, and I feel like, their imports had a really, really, really big load to carry versus on Creamline Cool Smashers. It wasn't just about the imports. It was everyone was chipping in. Gia was able to run offense. Everyone was having fun. It was light. The mood was light over there, and it was almost like it wasn't pressure. They didn't ever seem like there was pressure on them. They were just playing. It
was a scary display of both offense and defense for the Cool Smashers, Coach Air. I mean, obviously, other teams are going to have to plan for what they have. And have they shown us, a lot, or are they?
Creamline? No. I think that's the scary thing, that they haven't even shown us a lot. Konti lang. Yeah, it wasn't even a lot. So,
yeah, we didn't see that many attacks from their middle. Nicolina Ascherich, as much. They had a lot of Kaupin in the game, and then Gumabao, and then obviously Valdez.
Yeah. But they didn't have to. I think moving forward, Gia, like Eliza said, is Gia's problem. She's gonna have to figure out ways to get other teammates involved. Almost be creative, even when she doesn't have to. You don't have to set the open all the time. Challenge yourself as a setter, mix it up, do things like that. That's only going to make her team better, and it's going to make her stand out as a setter.
As you see, the Cool Smashers there thanking their fans, obviously, for the great support. 4,000 plus people attended inside the Philoy Flying V Center, and they blow a kiss.
That's cute.
This is going to be
chewy
on social media for sure. But we go momentarily, Coach Air, to Coach Jerry and the Angels. And we saw a lot of the effort you mentioned. Trach and Cooler Khan really heavy lifting today.
Yep.
But how do they, gel much better going into game number 2?
Well, I think my honest opinion, I have a lot of friends out here that happen to be imports for PSL, and a lot of the times they come out here and they're not really aware of the responsibility that they have. This is not like this isn't like pro teams in Europe or China, wherever. In the Philippines, imports play a very big role, and they carry a lot of the load. And today, they witnessed that firsthand. It was kind of like they got beat up. It was like they weren't ready to be that, that standing arc for their team, that matriarch. They weren't ready for it. I think they were expecting other people to step up, and welcome to PVL. Yeah,
right.
welcome to the Philippines. So they're gonna have to go back, and I think they need to talk amongst one another and really make a pact and get their team going, because without them, then it's going to be a really, really, really long season.
But let's go courtside now to Denise Dinsay, kasama ang ating best player.
Congrats, Kutika. Now first game, first win. How you feel?
Very happy today, and team very good. Receive and save block and serve very good today. Yeah.
So you played happy?
Yes. Good I say happy today, and you won't win. Happy. Yeah.
So do you have anything else to say? Hi to all your fans here who came to support you.
Oh, hi to all fans. We love you.
Okay, also Risa also has something to say. Risa, to all your fans here watching you.
Happy, masaya po. Congrats, guys. Arigatou gozaimashita.
And there you have it. Back to you, Coach Aaron Eric.
All right, thank you very much, Denise. It's a collection of international talent as well. Risa Sato from Japan, out of Serbia, Nikolina Asceric, and out of Thailand, Kutika Kaupin, who is our best player of the game today.
She deserves it. She just dominated. She dominated not just on offense, on defense, her serving, her passing. She's an all-around player, and she deserved it. She was going for it.
She was
super
awesome.
aggressive. Yeah, super aggressive. And again, this energy, the energy that she's bringing to the team after making those good plays, it's just helping her team. Yeah.
So that wraps it up for the first day po ng ating reinforced conference. Ang High Flyers nanalo kontra sa Fighting Warriors kanina at ang Cool Smashers naman tinalo ang Angels sa ating pangalawang laban ngayong opening day ng reinforced conference. Makikita po natin ngayon. Ito ang ating magiging schedule sa Wednesday po. Dito rin sa Philoil Flying V Center, Lady Oragons kontra sa Water Defenders. At yan po ang unang laban. Sisimula po yan alas 4 ng hapon. And then 6:30 po ng hapon. Abangan ninyo. Ito, papakita naman natin yung susunod na laban. Really exciting Angels. Susubukan bumawi against the Fighting Warriors. So two teams who lost today in their first games will go at each other.
Kaya bawi tayo.
Bawi talaga.
Is it bawi tayo bilis? No. I'm saying fast.
Fast. Oh, bawi tayo agad sana.
Agad sana.
is a better term.
Agad sana. That would have for me.
Wakanda forever. Well, for Denise Dinsay, Coach Erpada, I'm Eric Tipan. Thank you to our director, Al Neri. At salamat po sa mga nanood ng ating unang araw ng Reinforced Conference. Hatid po sa atin to lahat ng ABS-CBN Sports.